I need to check out something real quick. Malik Turner, why does that name sound familiar? Illinois. Socom. It's a token. Damn, Saquon got a +2 and changed the direction.
Have you started it?
Stream's up. I haven't started the game.
No, something I found in practice mode. You know, I told you about Terry is.
I had a stream up.
I'm not saying nothing. He runs double Mabel, like, extremely. A lot.
Just save your strategy for your own. Okay?
And I'm not. Just
Nate, I'm asking you.
Okay.
I can't concentrate on listening to your stuff when I'm trying to set my depth chart up. Oh my god. I just keep clicking on the wrong thing. Let's see what we got. Nate, when you get a second, can you get me a bottle of water, please?
Uh-huh.
I just sent my invite. I thought I had one in here, but I don't.
Okay. Well,
Ain't no hurry. I've got like a fourth of a bottle left. That's fine.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Chicago Bears. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This defense for the Bears, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
On 2nd and 9. Watson, he's going to loft one deep left side here.
Come on,
and
man.
nearly an interception here on his opening drive, but he gets
Man, we have got to have them, man. That's game changing right out of the gate.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't
Let's
be the
go.
last time we see him take a shot downfield.
Let's try some of this new stuff.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Watson now to throw. And that is
Kidding me.
complete. So the defense
Man, I've been doing
off the
that
field
so
here on
much here
4th down.
lately. Just
One of the goals of the game.
over
They've gotta
pursuing,
keep
got
it
an
knocking
easy
down
sack.
It's one of the few things defenses
Come
try.
on.
How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here's Tyler Newsome now. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Bears take over.
See what old Barkley can do. Little Saquon action.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings
This
up
is
2nd
one
and
play.
5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
I don't like that.
From just shy of midfield, Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so.
And I hate learning new playbooks.
And that means your offense has to keep pace.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Delay of game penalty ships him back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10.
Titans whooped up the Rams.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And I think that one might have been intercepted.
Hit the wrong button.
He will be ruled out of bounds, so this will
Sure
go
did.
only as incomplete.
I had to get going, man.
That's a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Yeah,
He put that
there
on
we
the
go.
time. He did. Wow, out of bounds at the
Look at
1
that
yard
punt.
line.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that
Oh,
one,
that's big
as
time.
on cue,
Big
goes
time
bounce
punt, man.
perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1 yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And a bit of a daunting task here for this offense as they'll start out at the 1 yard line.
I guess we could easily say there's a whole lot of real estate in front of them if they want to achieve their goal, which is get to the other end zone.
And 99 yards to go if they want to do just that. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Boston Scott his first carry. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Taylor. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's got this up to the 28-yard line.
That's the type of run that Jonathan Taylor gives you so often, and you just can't take it for granted. He finds a way to get those extra yards. The third running back taken in the 2020 draft, but he had the best numbers by far of any of them. 1,169 yards, third most in the NFL, and by the last quarter of the season, he ranked among the best runners in the league.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again is Watson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Here's Watson. Cook's full extension. It's complete. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
A first down carry for Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Tucker's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
From the 27, Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Watson just beating the play clock. He'll dump this off to Taylor.
I can't stand when Madden does that, man. Gives you the wrong guy.
The Bears 36. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the handoff, Taylor. And a solid run down inside the 30. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
God damn, really?
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
First and 10, Taylor now. And now they're
This dude can't be tackled.
at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Looking for Brown, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Antonio Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Well,
at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing in this.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. In on the stop, it was Travarius Moore.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
Back to throw, Watson. He'll drop this down to Taylor, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Come on, Vargas, my God.
Timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. And he missed it. It's no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that. All
the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing Jones. They'll roll him out right. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Can we please have one more fumble?
Shot at the 40-yard line.
Whenever I see a team
God, slide. You hit the button, he should slide.
One person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely.
This is insane.
When's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
On first down, Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Watson. This is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Antonio Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Jonathan Taylor, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Jones looking for Campbell downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Who are you playing?
Vargas. I've had
at the line, prepping for their next drive. The
2
Bears
fumbles,
offense.
man. Just gave him the real short side of the field.
Second half begins with a run from Barkley. They get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Jones. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards into Chicago, 1st down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Jones. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Dante Hightower able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Throwing on first down. Jones. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Off play action. Jones. Again, he finds Moore. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. And Jones is going to put it in the hands of Barkley on the option. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now the first carry for Brian Hill. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. DJ Chark with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Watson. They'll get this off to Taylor. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Does he have chew clock on?
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a Buccaneer first.
He's running the clock down. Now he's got the shoe clock on.
It looks like they're going to utilize the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, Do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now a first down throw, Watson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa.
Stupid.
To the air yet again. Watson sliding out of the pocket. And wisely will throw that one away. Not his best throw.
Dude, I'm just not playing good. I wasn't ready for this game. I have missed. I've over pursued. I don't know how many freaking sacks.
Coming in clean like it, just running right past it.
Yeah.
After back-to-back incompletions. A shotgun snap for Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
See, now he's running clock and he's supposed to be punting. So he should use the timeout and give me my time back. But instead, he's got chew clock on.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
And Rodgers ain't done nothing to piss me off.
For their next drive. Well, still
the DB, he's young, but God.
They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their
And you
defense
got
forced the
at
punt.
your
Now they try
your
to
third.
inch closer.
Yeah.
Still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter.
Look at this.
Turnover as this one's
Oh my God.
Brandon Stevens.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times.
I'm not sure we've seen anybody sloppier than your mama, Mr. Announcer.
I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Is Vargas in our rigs?
Yeah.
After the interception, here's Watson. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Boss, I'm losing it.
And he'll go
Does he
down
not pass
at
the line?
28.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to
He look, I mean, looking at it, it looked like he was, but it was right there at it.
Slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some
Shoot
more
clock.
And this is
Love
second
it.
and less than a yard. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right?
This is so
Continue to
fucking
possess
dumb,
the
dude.
football, gain some yardage and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He's been chewing clock since the 2nd quarter, dude.
It's the 2nd
First down
quarter.
run,
Yeah.
5. Here's 2nd and 5.
At least that's when I noticed it.
Taylor with it. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Played like crap. And they got to put up with this junk.
And now it's third down. Out of the gun, Watson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the rookie from Virginia Tech, Caleb Farley. And the Bears are right back in this football game. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're going to get
Why did he stop? Like, why did he slow down right there?
They can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out.
Of course we do.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. A handoff to Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Operating from the gun, Jones. And this is
Dude, Campbell just got absolutely destroyed.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back.
I think it's 6 turnovers.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Gold able to tack on the extra
Who is
point,
Campbell?
and the lead is up to 18 now.
Paris.
Who?
The receiver, Paris.
Oh, Paris Campbell for the okay.
Following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Okay, 12. Okay.
Like, he just got absolutely manhandled.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time fading. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right.
He did it again. He won't slide. I don't know what his problem is. I hope he dies.
Bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
I mean, I don't know what else to do, man. Like, for real. Fuck all this shit. Die, motherfucker, die.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones looking for Campbell downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. Paris Campbell, his third touchdown now.
Yeah, let's do something now, guys.
And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They got inspired after they seen Jones take that lick and get back up.
And the Buccaneers able to recover.
You know what it was?
Does its job. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately,
that sounds good.
And I know we brought
That's
analytics
what
into
Coach
the
can
game.
yell out there.
Someone has said here that the data says that when a team's
There,
expecting
how
an
he
onside
does.
kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when
I want to see somebody die.
93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack.
See if I can't give up another
They won their battles at the line of scrimmage.
lovely
left him no space to try and run.
touchdown
Really nice
there.
job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9. Again, it's Taylor. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. So they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the rookie Eric Stokes. And the Bears are right back in this football game. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Jones. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too.
Dots now. He got. I guess he got woke up after that last hit.
Strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere.
They still
This
burn.
thing's not done.
They all burn.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. They're going to run it with Barkley. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
Wow, yeah. Animation happening right there. Especially in this version of Madden.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best.
Did you see where I aimed that kick?
Yeah.
Now why, and I even let it go over, why in the hell did it go to the right?
I don't know, man. I was wondering the same thing because I was like, I thought honestly the way he aimed it, at best it might come up short, you know, but it went right at the motherfucker.
On first down, it's Taylor. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. Happened in college.
What a dick. Eat a dick, Vargas. Little bitch. Let's say it to your face.
Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Yeah, you need that.
Enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So the folks on hand here growing a little restless with their kicking game. That's now 2 misses so far.
And in a tight game, fourth quarter, the fans aren't the only ones getting restless, Brandon. There were a few looks of disbelief on that sideline as well.
I've seen a lot less happen to do something stupid like that.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. Let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last...
GG's, asshole.
I love how you phrased it, because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield.
Let's go look at these wonderful stats.
Backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for Tampa Bay, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they dropped just their second game so far as they...
Hey, man, you turn the ball over, you can't expect much.
A chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco.
Vargas, if you're listening, if you do watch this, man, I'm giving you the virtual finger right now.
Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew will catch you
really, boss.
right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
You
just had to, didn't you?
Well, I have to make sure I said something.
21 points in the second quarter. I don't think I'll ever drink coffee again before a game either.
Was y'all juiced up?
Dude, I'm another level right now. I didn't even call the stuff I've been, I tried new playbooks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even call nothing that I really worked on. Well, I'll say, Isaiah Rodgers, you definitely need as many tokens as they're going to give you, buddy. Because you're absolute dog shit that game. I think you and old Daniel Jones need to go get a beer. Talk about it. Talk about how bad you're terrible.
Talk about how bad you're terrible.
Yep. Oh, hell, even EA felt bad for him. They gave him a +4 on awareness. Now he's up to a 13. stupid.
All right.
Awareness. 69 awareness after a +4. Nice.
Let me know when you're done. I'll advance it.
And I don't know if I really even like this team. One thing I have figured out, though, is like your scheme is absolutely going to be based on your personnel.
Yeah.
Jared Cook, I didn't know you're on the team, bud. That's cool. Look at this stellar O-line that I got. Like, did somebody come in and steal my players, or I haven't had any games. I don't even know who's on this team. God. Yeah, I've got a 30-year-old that's 73 overall. Right end. Normal development. Imagine that. Yeah. Congratulations on never getting any better. Ooh, wait, man. Yeah, you did great, man. Way to underachieve. Yeah, this is not a very good team. Not a very good team. I like certain pieces, but overall, I'm not. They can have it. I'll sell every damn one of them. Relocate. Move to Canada or some shit. I'm good. You turn injuries off and all that?
No, I hadn't done nothing. I was waiting till you got done, then I was gonna